Abraham went through a lot of wars. He went through a lot of battles that he has to fight. Many people, when they face a battle, is when they begin to question God. What did I say? There was one reason why God was very, very upset with the people of Israelites. And that one reason was because he said, if they see battle, they will want to go back. They want their blessings without a fight, yet your blessings currently are stewarded by giants. Because right now you don't have the capacity to steward the blessing, because currently your blessing is bigger than you. So God has ordained giants to take care of grapes that is bigger than your face. But the people with little thinking, they will begin to see these giants. And instead of saying, God has placed a blessing that I must grow into, they want to reduce the blessing into their size. So God says, I cannot trust these people. Because if they face the smallest battles, they would prefer being in chains than to grow their capacity to receive the kind of blessing that I have ordained them for. What do you do when the blessing that God has ordained for you is bigger than your current spiritual stature? What do you do? This is where God was so sad. Is that their mentality is so bound by the last 400 years of Egypt. Many of the children that were born, they were born in chains. Many of the children that were born, they grew up watching their papa and mama being enslaved by Egyptians. So in their mind, they don't have the understanding of dominion. In their minds, they don't have the capacity to reign. The only thing that their mind is trained to be is a slave. But in order for you to have dominion, it also requires for you to learn the art of war. There is no dominion without battles. Whether it is your marriage, whether it is your finances, whether it is your ministry, there is no area that you can have a victory without first learning to battle the giants that were guarding your blessing. That is why Jesus said, unless you bind the strong man, because a strong blessing is always guarded by a strong man. So even though you don't feel strong today, God is going to teach you how to overcome the strong man. And hear me carefully. You do not become an overcomer because you have bigger muscles than last year. You become a strong man by overcoming the strong man. David did not beat Goliath by growing to 15 feet tall. David became an overcomer by finding the right pebble and learning to put it in the right sling and learning the art of swinging it the correct number of times required for acceleration. And learning the art of pinpointing that one vulnerable point that is enough to take the giant down. Oh, some of you have been feeling exhausted and despair because you're looking at the giants that is standing before you and you're saying, Lord, how many decades will I take before I grow as tall as my giant? And I am sent by the Lord to tell you, you don't need to grow as tall. There can be a moment where the Spirit of God will come upon you like the way He came upon David. And by the Spirit of the Lord, you are going to take down what generations could not take it down. In Jesus' mighty name, if this word is for you, shout an amen. So you can come to a place where you say, greatness does not require for me to take steroids. Greatness does not require for me to take the route that others have taken me. Greatness requires me to increase in understanding of what is possible with my God. When Abraham began to align with his God, all of a sudden, now he started thinking like how God thinks. He realized, I don't need to do things the way my father used to do. I'm going to function in a new level of understanding. I'm disconnecting myself from the natural DNA of limitations. And I'm plugging myself into the dominion of the God I serve. So now he starts saying, there is no battle that I cannot win. Your revelation is either your limitation or your advantage. So make peace with yourself that lifelong you will have to fight with people that will not have your revelation. Lifelong. They will challenge what you know because they don't know that. They will challenge what you can see because they can't see that. They will challenge what you hear because they can't hear that. But nothing is going to stop you from getting into your breakthroughs.
Hi there. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe below and share, and we'll catch you next time.